Hey Kay, welcome to the live. Hey Crafty Leo. Hey y'all, hey. What can y'all see? A whole bunch of crap. Uh, how y'all doing? Hey, hey, hey. You been in them people's stove? Kind of, sort of, not really. I was actually taking this stuff off of my table and taking it out of here, Kay. But I started wanting to play with those sound thingies I got. So that's what I'm doing now. Hey, Deandra. Hey, Tiffany. Hey, Miss LaBrenda. Hey, y'all. All right. So yeah, I went to the store yesterday. I did a live yesterday afternoon and showed some of my finds. This is my pencil. Y'all don't judge it. I didn't glue anything or tape anything or anything. I was just trying to see if I can get it to actually close up. So yeah, we do have a decent sized little pencil. I was just about to message you. You messaging me? Ooh, awesome. So yeah, I think it'll come together if I use a couple of little pieces of tape in a couple of places. This I just literally shoved in there. So I don't even know if that's in there right, but oh well. But yeah, this is what was in which bag? This bag. The pencil. And I was telling you guys I didn't know what the robot was. It was actually the eraser, like LB said. So this is what it ended up turning out to be. So, hey Erica, welcome to the live. Hey Miss Crystal. Kay says I can't find that recalled item anywhere, not even on FDA website. The for the whatchamacallit products, I can send you the stop sale and pull from shelf notice that I found on TT. If you would like that. What did you get? The Superman slippers? The Superman slippers? Let's see what they got on. I was thinking Family Dollar. Fuzzy Baba slipper socks. I was gonna say Family Dollar, but I don't know that they came from Family Dollar. There isn't a little what do you call it? The little how they have the triangles and all that stuff on there. It doesn't have any of that. So it could very well be a Walmart something. I don't know. But I went back there to pull some stuff to add to some of these concepts, and that was in my Superman box. So I pulled it out because he needs to be in there with the slippers and stuff. Yeah, Red Miss Deandra. Hey, Miss B, how are you? Hey, Estella. Need the Superman slippers? I don't even know where those came from. I have to look through my stuff and see if I can figure it out. Those are cute. Thank you. Hey, all occasions gifts. Spider-Man. Got it. I probably said Superman. Never recall here, and I'm driving managers crazy. What? Well, it was on an official Dollar Tree memorandum that was sent out to the stores. The store that I went to had not seen it either. I showed him the memo, and they gladly took it back. I told him if I couldn't have if the body butters were no longer okay to sell, and they were no longer selling them in the tree store for whatever reason, then I did not want the what was it? The body butters, which were the round ones that was specifically on the notice. And I also didn't want the other items that went with it. So they just returned all of that stuff. I had other items that I was purchasing, and so he was trying to give me cash back, and I was like, no. He's like, well, here, I'll just cash you out. And I was like, no, we can just go ahead and exchange it. I can give you these ones back, and I'll just get the stuff that I want out of here now. So that's kind of how that one went. But yeah. Hey, Alicia. Miss Alicia says she just came in from Bible study. Very informative. The subject was how to study the Bible. Oh, very nice. It's not Superman and Spider-Man, right? I just took the bins out of storage. What? It's time to get working. Caitlin got them bins out, y'all. She done got them bins out, honey. We finna be working. Um, so yeah, this is a little squishy. These are, I think, Walmart's. And I got this size. I got some little small ones that are like that size. This guy, and then they get bigger. So these are the little bags that I got from the bin store yesterday. And I found something to stuff in here. So I'm going to try to see the size. And like I was saying, I wanted to, my plan was to order some of the, I keep saying Ziploc bags, but these drawstring bags to put my little, excuse me, put my little fluffies in, squishies in and stuff. But I found these at the bin store for $2, so I picked up the pack. And it wasn't until I got home that I realized it's frosted or tinted or whatever. So what I am going to use this for, these bags, until I find something that I'm okay with putting into these frosted things, is just basically as a measurement for size to see which of my animals fit in there. I have a good variety of different types of things that can go in here. So in these bags, so since I have them, I can actually go through and see which of my items can fit in here and if this is the size that I want or not. So that's the little bags that I got yesterday. I just wanted to show you that I did put some stuff in there. Kay says, with that product, I'm just trying to figure out what to do with it. Oh, yeah. That's why I took mine back. Like I say, as soon as I got that, I gathered all those things up and I took them right on back to the store because whatever's going on with the body butters, I did not want there to be an issue with any of the other stuff. I have heard a couple other people say that their stores don't know about it or didn't know about it or whatever. But a product is a product, so I would imagine they would exchange it, no questions asked, just like they do with any of the other stuff. Um, so yeah, I don't, with or without a receipt, because I don't know. Jeanette, hey Jeanette, just popping in to say hello, getting ready to go night night. Yes, you got a trip coming up. LaBrenda says, I'm afraid to tackle my storage unit after being away for a year and a half. You can do it, LaBrenda. You can do it. Just take little bits at a time. It might as well be that I haven't been out of mine for a year and a half, too. So I'm going to just take a portion, work a little bit, that kind of thing. I planned on like pulling all of it out and then trying to figure out what to do with it and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, that ain't going to work either because I personally don't feel like pulling all that mess out of there. So it's going to be a lot of rearranging in the space. Erica says, my store accepted the items but only gave me a store credit. But I have gone to other stores and they still have them on the shelves. Yes, they do. I've seen that as well. LaBrenda, just do it a little at a time. Small wins are still wins. Exactly. Great point. Wait, there was a recall on what? Hey, Rhonda. Welcome to the live. Okay, says plenty of items on the recall list, just not that. And it seems FDA site will definitely have it listed. Yep. Hey, Rachel. How you doing? How you doing? Hold on one second, y'all. Let me get this door. And that, and we're back. Thank you guys for your patience. I think I saw Rachel. Hey, Rachel. Hey, Chandra. Hey, y'all. So yeah, I wanted to show you that. I showed you the pencil. LBE was saying these could make some nice like teacher appreciation gifts. So I don't know what in the world I put on there, but once I master my Cricut, I can probably put a name and all kind of stuff on there, or either a little tag. They come with little Apple tags here and some string and all that, so we'll get all that figured out. But I did want to show you, I put them together. Hey, Lisa Bell. I did actually put them together, and I did put something in my bag. I think I like this size bag. I don't know if it's going to work for my other stuff. I don't know if it's big enough for the larger ones. And depending on what I would put in here, I may need a smaller size for these ones. So it actually worked out that I was able to figure that out. You can put the teacher's name, yep. Spa Luxury Body Butter, the vanilla bean, the candy apple, and the peach berry. Yes, those are the body butters. Is that a 12 by 18 bag? They had a stop sale notice for those items, just the brown body butter. And the notice was floating around. I saw Erica Fuller put it out. So I took a screenshot of that and cropped it, and that's what I used as my documentation. And like I say, I just showed the guy, and he just took them back. I got up coming over here looking for a, what do you call it, a measuring tape, so I can see how big those bags are. But I might not have one over here. I don't think I have one over here. On this side, maybe outside. Yeah, I don't have one. But if I were to guess, where did I put it? If I were to guess, I would say these are roughly 612 by 612, 20. Maybe 20 tall by about 12 long. It doesn't say on there. Miss Sabrina says, wow, they were from last year, but no recall in Georgia. Okay, well, I actually saw the notice, so I don't know about them not being recalled. Now, like I say, it wasn't an actual recall. It said stop selling and to pull them from the shelves. Hey, Miss Sally. So anyway, those are the bags. Those are the pencils. I'm not exactly sure on the size of these bags, but if needed, I can measure them when I actually find my measuring tape and let you know the sizes on it if you need it. So let me know who asked that. Is that a 12 by 18 bag? It could very well be, Rhonda. It could be. I'm thinking it's about 20, so yeah, probably 12 by 18. I could see that. And now I don't have anywhere to put this. And it fell. S. Maria's frozen on my end. I bought some, but I've already gifted them. Yes. Well, I'm still here. Am I frozen for anybody else? Did it go away? I actually went in the tree store today. That store where I was showing you guys the ladies' underwear. I found some of these, and I told the cashier that they were scanning a penny. And I knew they weren't allowed to sell them for a penny. But I took them off the shelf, and did they want them? And he was like, well, I can't sell them, but you can have them. And I was like, I can't have them. I can't just walk out of here with something. So he rung up a 25-cent vinyl for these 4 things of ribbon. So that was pretty cool. He didn't have to do it. Like I said, I was just pulling them off the shelf because once y'all told me that they can get fired for selling pennies, I was like, I don't want anybody to lose their job for not knowing. So whenever I've been seeing them since then, I just take them up there to the front. But he told me to keep them. So I paid a quarter for these 8 pool bowls because there's 2 in a pack, and I got 4 packs. So Chandra says not frozen. Rachel says, what are you working on tonight? I got some items. Basically, I'm working on slippers, kid slippers, or clogs or shoes or sandals, I guess. I'm not exactly sure what you call them. But I bought in some bags, and I bought these acoustic boards. They're supposed to be used to put on your wall to block the sound. But I saw Nicole with Divine Creations using these. She used them on. Let's put that down there. She used the ones that the tree store sells, and theirs is like a felt. Some of them are felt. Then I saw some in this size that were not felt. They were in the same octagon shape. But these are super slick on the back, and I looked at all the ratings and stuff like that. None of this stuff is harmful because I was like, I don't think I want to give this or put anything in here if it's something that the kids can't really be around. But they say it's all fine and natural and all of the things. So we're gonna try to put some concepts on those. I was getting ready to take those off of my table and do some other stuff. But then I was like, well, shoot, since they're up here, let me see what I can do with them. So I left them up there. I started pulling some shoes and stuff. So we shall see how this works out. Miss Rhonda says, okay, well, let me go find my receipt for those body butters. I think I have 2 left and return them. Hey, Tasha. Hey, Miss Dyrus. What are we making? Not frozen. I think you just heard me, Miss Dyrus. Hey, Miss Rose. That's nice. Chosen used hers as backers. Yes, yes, yes. They can definitely be used as backers as well. Why would they fire someone for selling something that's on their shelf? Because Dollar Tree does not allow penny sales. It's in their little company thing. They will get terminated if they sell penny items. So it's up to the cashier, I guess. If the people in the store that work the store don't make sure these things are off the shelves, then it's on the cashiers to make sure they don't sell anything that rings up for a penny. So I bought some a couple of times, and I was sharing them with you guys on live, and I was like, oh, look what I got. And then y'all were like, yeah, they'll get fired. So I don't want anybody to get fired. So like I said, I just take them off of the shelf and take them up there to him. But today he told me I can have them. But I made him charge me a quarter for them because I was like, you ain't finna have me locked up behind some penny pool bowls. So that's why I got them. Chandra says, I don't have a receipt for mine. Will they still take them? Dollar Tree will exchange anything except food items and seasonal items that are past their season. So whether it's a recall, a stop sale, a pull from shelves, or whatever the case may be, if you have an item from the DT, the Dollar Tree, and you no longer want it, and it's not food, and it's not a past season, take that crap back to the store. They just put it back on the shelves. Like I say, they don't exchange or return food items at all. And like, let's say Christmas items after Christmas, they're not going to allow you to exchange it. They're not going to allow you to exchange like the Easter stuff that we got after Easter has passed. So that's the only thing that they don't exchange, as far as I know. They used to not give you money back, but since they started bringing in the other price items, their policy has changed on that as well. So they actually do cash back. A lot of them don't like to do it, but they can give you cash back. Um, but yeah, so Dollar Tree should take back anything. Their return policy is on their website. And if you have a question as to if your store is going to allow you to return something, then ask them when you go in the store. But as far as I'm concerned, I haven't had a problem exchanging or returning anything from Dollar Tree ever. It's me again on my other channel. Yes, there's Set Apart Essentials LLC. That's Miss Rhonda's new channel. She's been uploading information, or should I not information, but she's been uploading content. So if you guys want to go over and subscribe to Miss Rhonda's channel, I'm going to put her link in the chat. There we go. Hey, Mama Showers. Welcome to the live. LaBrenda says Nicole made some cute flat concepts on hers. Yes. Yep, that's what I was planning on doing, especially since I have these shoes and stuff. I was like, yeah, I think I can do that. Because I'm sure I wouldn't want anyone to break out with anything, right? Shorts. She's been uploading shorts. So, yeah. So, this is what I got. I was in Walmart also, and they had all of these little balloons and all this summer wing. I think y'all is what y'all told me this is called. But it says Boo, and it's pink. So I was like, shoot, if anything, I may be able to finesse this into a Valentine's gift. So I picked up 4 of them. I didn't get a lot of them, but they were a quarter each at my store. So I did pick those up today. Newbie to the YouTube world here. Yes, yes, yes. Let's see. Those will go down in that box. Bought some bags and some stuff. I need another table up here. Oh crap, I'm about to knock y'all down. Yes, exactly. Okay. So, like I said, I just bought these things the other day, and I was about to take them. I was gathering my stuff to get it all off of this table. And I was like, here, let's at least see if these are what I think they are and how, if any of this stuff will actually fit on here. So, that's what I brought you guys in for. If you would like to see if these items fit, I can tell you that it will not be a completely full concept because I don't have any bags in here. And I don't even know what all to put on here. But I'm going to show you what I got. There are 12 of these in this package. And on Amazon, when I scanned the little thing, the little barcode that's on the package, they were $27, between $27 and $30 for these. So there's 3 of each color. So this is an orange that kind of fades to a yellow. This is a lighter blue that kind of fades to darker blue, maybe. Or maybe it's just all blue. This is pink and like yellow and peach. And then this one is a couple of shades of green. So we got a lighter green that fades to darker. So we got these ones. How much were those and where did they come from? I got them from a bin store. I told you guys that I had only been to my bin store on Dollar Day. But yesterday, while I was out and about looking for penny items, I swung into the $2 day at the bin store. And I found quite a few items. So this is the package of these acoustic sound things. I got the pencils, these little things. I got these, a bag with, I forget how many is in here. But we got these. These were $2. I also got a bag that had these little gable boxes in there. So I'm going to use these to put my snacks in for probably some of my boys' concepts for Easter or any other time. I don't want to put snacks in my gifts. So we'll have some of these made up. I have a couple of different things I can use for the girls, but I thought these would be cute for the little boys since they're just some sneakers. And these are to be baby shower gable boxes or something like that. And these packs are, I forget how many's in the pack, but they were like 10. I think these were 15, and then the pencils were like 10. So this is all stuff that I got from the bin store yesterday. Oh, I was about to send somebody out of here. When Brenda says DG is going to have another clearance event on 10/4. Very interesting, right? Shanda says, is it a seasonal clearance event or is it a core in seasonal clearance event? I would imagine it's going to be core and seasonal. And I'm about sick of them. I really am. Like, the clearance events are all good and everything, but the way they're doing it now, they're having multiple of these clearance events, and that is the product is leaving off of the shelves. So by the time these things penny, there's not going to be a lot of stuff out there. So these clearance events, how they had them last year, I think there were a couple, and mainly they were around our selling days, our seasonal selling days. Like I think there was one around Christmas, not Christmas, around Valentine's Day they had one. Then they had one like Mother's Day and stuff like that. And that was like, was it last year? But then this year it's been like back to back to back. And that's awesome and everything. But like I say, with them having so many items that are included in the clearance events, people are buying up the stuff simply because it's reduced and it's a cheaper price than it normally is. But that is depleting the stock of items that are in the store. So by the time these items penny, there's really not a lot left. And I think a lot of people saw that with the ices and stuff like that, because they were in a clearance event before also, just like the drink mixes and all of those kind of things. So now that it's time for these things to penny, people really aren't able to find them because people have been buying them during the clearance events. So I'm all for, a reduction in price and all that kind of stuff. But DG is messing up my penny shopping game, and I'm not liking it at all. So we shall see. We shall see. Ben Stores is on fire. Yes. Those are cute. Thank you, Miss Rhonda. The manager at my store said they still have a lot of seasonal stuff left. He sold me backpacks for $1. Ben's store be on fire. He sold you. That was from the Dollar General. Because the backpacks and the backpacks are part of the back to school, and that stuff just recently dropped to like 25% off or something. Chandra's laughing. Yeah, because they messing up my penny shopping. Hey, Nicole, welcome to the live. I love those shoe gable boxes. I do too. Right? Just take it to 90%. Exactly. Exactly. I think they're trying to strategize and make more money before it goes to 90% or a penny. That is exactly what they're doing. And that is what I mean, I get it. I do, but I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Good night, Alicia. Have to be up at 4 a.m. I appreciate you for coming in. Hey, E. What are we making tonight? I'm using these things. Oh, I'm using these things that I got from the bin store. I was about to take them off of my table, and then I realized, hey, let me play with these and see if I actually want to use them. And the only other things I had in here, right here in my face, were these shoes. So I figured we put some shoes on there. So I bust out four, one of each of the colors, and I'm gonna see if I can actually get some shoes on this thing or what I can put on here. Um, these are the four colors they had. These little octagons drive me crazy. I don't know why. Probably because I ain't got no room up here on my table. That will make sense. Let's see if I push this back. Is this going to make this whole thing fall? Probably. Because I don't know what's back there. Oh. Okay, we got another inch. Okay, okay. Yep. So that's what I did. Now I have these little ones, and I'm gonna show you. Let me take this off of here. I put this thing on here to sell. I had some candles in here for Christmas. I just put some fluff down at the bottom and stuck a candle in there and some socks. And this is all one of those Christmas candles that had the nutcrackers on the front. That's what I had in there before. So that's why this still has a bow on it. But these little bags, I was thinking of using these for my little kid shoes. Because I'm thinking more of vendor events, cash and carries, things like that. It has a handle, so they'll be able to tote it around. And I think the character shoes, since they are sized and all that kind of stuff, I want to run those by themselves. So all I put in here was the little Mickey Mouse shoes and one of these color mess-free coloring systems. So I put those in there. Before I had this little squishy ears, but I think I only have like two of these. And I got way more than two of these. So I think I'm going to run all of the little shoes, the little clog kid shoes like this, and I may put the bigger kid shoes on these boards. What did I miss? Chandra says it's working because 80 to 90% of the purple dot is gone in about 8 of my stores. Yes, yes. They know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. Miss Linda says, I went to CVS. They have a 75% off on all kind of coolers. Oh, yeah, yeah. CVS, and it may be time for Walgreens' coolers and summer items to go on sale, too. I hadn't been keeping up. Sandra Leitner. Hey, Miss Sandra. He says a two-piece special. Yes, ma'am. Gone. So yeah, but some of the other shoes that I have, these are like the little these are girl Pokemons, but they're like the canvas ones. So this is not what I was talking about, but they also had the boy Pokemons. All of these things I got from Walmart. All of these little kid shoes, like all of them. So let's move Mickey Mouse out of the way. Oh, there's the Mickey Mouse color thing. What did I have in there? What is that? Paw Patrol? Yep. That was actually supposed to be Mickey Mouse. But yeah. So we're just going to run a couple of these little types of gifts. Get that out of the way. Make sure I do not walk on that side when I get up. So let's see, what shoes did I pull? I pulled Mario. Now these are the type of shoes that I'm talking about putting on here. These little slides. Not necessarily the baby clogs, but the actual slides so they can just slide in and off. So we have Mario. I don't think Mario was going on here. What else do we have? We have these little shoes with the gamer. And I think I was thinking that these would go on there. But now that I have them, I don't think I have anything green for Luigi and them. So they may go on that one. We can put those on there, maybe. What else do we have over here? That's a clog. Got SpongeBob. SpongeBob. Oh, I'll put him on the pinks. He's a clog too, but this is a big clog. I think all of my SpongeBobs are like this, but they'll be fine. And then, of course, you guys remember the little N1 basketball ones. Now, I did buy some bags to go with these. So I don't know if we'll use those. I may use those treat bags to do like the kid treats for my Easter baskets or something like that. If I don't use all of these on these little trays. So I think they're actually cute. I wanna take this off of there. But I want them to stay together. I didn't even know if these shoes were gonna fit on here. But they do. All of them except kinda. What else do I have? I have Dragon Ball Z, but I think those are grown men shoes, so we ain't gonna put them on there. And then these are probably the bigger ones. Well, these are a 5. So I think I have 6s are my largest kid shoe sizes. Hey, Miss Melvin. Hey, Maria. Welcome to the live. Let's see. What if we put you like that? Is that weird, y'all? I want them to see Mario. And these say that they were $14. Hey, Shatira. Welcome to the live. And we will remove. Whoa. No, I need need you to continue charging. Please and thank you. So I can see what's going on. I'm gonna put you here. I don't think you're gonna stay up there. I don't want you to fall. Don't fall. Okay. I have a trash bag. I am not prepared. Not prepared. One up and one down, or both of them the same direction. I just wanted you to be able to see Mario. I guess I can just do them like that. These freaking the colors is messing with me. So we got Mario. Were these gamers? Let's see what I got to go with gamers. Oh, these socks that literally say level up. I was at, I did a live earlier today, you guys, in the tree store, and we found new items. We got the Popeye boxers and the football boxers and all of those kind of things. We got several of those, but we also have the Popeye women's underwear. They're hipsters. So we got those ones also. We'll put you with that. Look. We can put you on there. And I'll figure out what we're going to do with Game On. SpongeBob. These things don't fit on here. Make it fit. Like whatchamacallit mama say, there's not enough money. Make it enough. On Friday, I used to love Friday. All of the Fridays. Game on that. Alright, who do we have? SpongeBob. Oh, we got SpongeBob Christmas socks. I don't think I want to use SpongeBob Christmas socks. But we got this one. He's got a candy cane. And then we got Patrick now. Should I separate them and give them one of each sock? Since they got one of each of these characters on here. That's kind of weird. But we can do Patrick them with that. What else do I have up here? I pulled some of these Justice slides out that I still have a lot of. Where did you get the bases from? These bases come from Amazon. I bought them at the bin store. They are sound reducing something or another for your wall. So you're supposed to put the little octagons together and put it on the wall, and it's supposed to help reduce the sound in there. Keep the sound from escaping. But I saw Nicole with Divine Creations using hers as flat lays. So I was like, hey, I can do that too. Now that I got these. The other option would be for backers. I think Miss LaBrenda said Chosen did hers, used hers as backers. But they sell something similar to this at the tree store, or at least they used to. Some of them were fuzzy. They were in the stationery area. I think there were some kind of like message boards or something like that. So if you don't want to get them from there, or you only need a few, that may be a possibility also. Rhonda says, yes, I was going to do that with mine, and they go with the shoes. Thank you. Oh, okay, yeah. I saw Nicole too. Yep, that's where I got it from. LLC, yeah, you know me. Um, I got a whole situation over here. I've been pulled out all kind of stuff to try to go in here. What are these? We have the SpongeBob mini play packs. Of course, I buy these all the time, as soon as I see them, especially if they're my price point, because these saved my butt for Christmas. They have the little party favor pack, and the party favor packs I was able to. They were on clearance last year sometimes, and I picked up like Superman or Spider-Man. I keep saying Superman, Spider-Man, and a couple of other people, and I was able to use those in my Easter gifts and some other gifts I put them in. Because after this is on the Patrick and SpongeBob. Yes, those are cute. Now I also have, especially since Patrick is sitting here, I got a lot of these. A lot of these. I got at least like, well, not a lot. I probably got 15 or so of these things. I'm looking for an expiration date. I thought for sure I only save things that have a good expiration date on them. I don't see an expiration date on these. Man, I hate that. Huh. Anyway, I got these little things. These are chocolates, milk chocolate flavored. Happy Holiday SpongeBob. I also have some Patrick's, so I'll pull those out. But since this is Christmas and these are Christmas, then I may do something with these ones by themselves. Since I'm trying to, the chocolate I can't just take out everywhere. I have to make sure I do something with them. And let's see what's in this one. Oh, these are Valentine's ones. The Spider-Mans. I don't even have Spider-Man up here. Not baked Spider-Mans. Well, they have hearts on them. So they got Spider-Man. They got the Ghost Girl on there. They get 2 little crayons. Something to color. And I don't know what that is on the back, but this is what the little packs look like. So we're going to be using some of those. I'll put SpongeBob over there with them. I'll figure out something else to put in there. But yeah, I was really thinking of just like only socks. And maybe some play packs or something like that. These basketball socks, I can just do regular kid socks unless I find some basketball themed ones I may have. Especially since I have these other socks. And I could do the same with SpongeBob. What I'm not going to do is buy individual character socks from the tree store. That's what we're not going to do. Y'all saw that big pack of Stitch socks that I got. We'll do a large pack from like a Walmart before I go in the tree store and spend $1.25 per pair of socks. Especially considering I've been finding the socks for anywhere from 50 cents to $3 is the 10 pack of Stitch. That's how much I paid for my Stitch ones. So I'll do that at $3 before I do $1.50 for some socks from over there. So I may just do socks and then some type of little something. And then that's pretty much what, a 3-piece, 4-piece maybe. 3-piece. The shoes, the socks, this little board thing, if they want to put it on their wall and use it as a message board or memo board. And then one of the little play packs or some type of little activity. Now, actually, for these, I still have my Easter eggs. My remote control Easter eggs. And today in Walmart, I saw a 8-pack of slimes that are shaped like remote controls. And they were $3, and I should have got them. But I wanted to make sure I had other stuff first. So I may or may not use these Easter egg things. If I use them, they will just be containers, and I'll just put something in there and call it a day. But I think these go nicely with this as well. And like I say, I just been kind of pulling stuff, y'all. But I think I'm liking where this is going. I think we're definitely doing just the socks and a little trinket. And we're going to be done with these. What y'all say? Miss Rhonda says, I still have those two, and I was going to use them with gifts as containers. We think alike, right? Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And the other thing I don't like is this shoes being upside down. I think I want to have them all pointing down so that you can see what's on there. It may go a little something like this. May. Yay, nay. What say you guys? What say you guys? So if I don't do the egg container with some tchotchkes in it, then I may do the little thing of slime. It's about the same size, actually. And like I said, there were a couple of them in a pack. So I'll do a multi-pack before I buy an individual. So I think we may go something like this for those ones. And we'll do something similar with the SpongeBob. And I literally just turned those socks the other way. Let me see. That like that. So maybe that way. Yeah. And then SpongeBob then will look like this. And basketball will look like that as well. Anything else over here? What is this? This Pokemon. Oh, I have these little finger LED light things. I may put these in smaller. Oh, well, let's say 6 and up. So yeah, I may put these in some of the smaller ones. But that's orange. What else do I have over here? That's about it, y'all. If you be pulling all kinds of stuff and you get to the table and you got like 3 items. These were the basketball treat bags that I got. That I was saying I could possibly, I was thinking I may use with those basketball things. But these could probably just be treat bags that we'll put in with the Easter stuff. Or anything else basketball related that I find. But I think I like it. I like the direction it's going in. I don't know if I'll put those on there. I don't think they'll want those. But for the basketballs, it would be something like this. And we'll just have some socks sticking out of the top. I also have like basketball pencils. And I'm trying to think of what else. I have some other stuff that's basketball. So we'll do those. Can they be hooked on the board? This thingy? Yeah, probably. If I hadn't took my little, whatchamacallit off of there. But I will probably, I'm trying to think. I would like to just put this in a bag, a little cello bag, and be done with it. But I don't know if they're going to stick to that or not. They don't necessarily have to. If I tape them down good enough, tape my bags down good enough, then I should be fine. Can't wait to see them all finished. Me either, Shatira. You notice that we ain't gonna finish this right. All occasion says, I'll be forgetting you in Florida. I'll have to save those for Easter gifts. Oh, the slides. Yeah, because I'm in Florida. Yeah, it's usually hot here. I mean, we be rocking like 70 degrees Christmas. Now, January, February, it'll be cold. Well, really, yeah, really just January. February, kind of, sort of, not really. For Valentine's Day, it's usually about 50 degrees. 50, 60 degrees. Um, I start out with a sweater, but before I was under some trees, so we had a lot of shade. But I'd start off with a sweater and stuff, and by the end of the day, I'm just in like a short sleeve t-shirt, because it's that hot. That's why I say I don't do candles, or had not been doing candles. I had decided I can't be doing candles out there because I've had those melt on me outside. I've had chocolate melt on me outside. Deodorant has melted on me outside in the Florida sun. So there's always a fight with the tents and keeping the items covered so that they won't be in direct sunlight and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I've decided I'm not going to be using those. Now, moving forward with my um, candles and stuff, I think I will do a concept or two and keep those off of the table or like under the table or something like that so I don't have to worry about them. And my chocolates I had in a cooler, and they got chocolates with their purchases until I ran out um, of what I had taken out there. So she says, no, I see it now. It won't look right. Oh, yeah. Okay. Hey, Lauren. Welcome, welcome. I miss Florida weather, sun in the morning, rain in the afternoon, and then back to normal by the evening. Yes, that is pretty much what it is. That is definitely what it is. So yeah, guys, I think that's what we're gonna go with these. I'm liking this. I think I'm gonna go ahead and finish these off, which means I need to go back outside and get some more socks. Um, I might not do those, but we'll see. But anyway, I just thought I would show you guys what I was over here. Like I said, before I took it off of my table, I was like, here, let me see what I could do with these little things. I don't know about the gamer one with the Mario, but they are, aren't they a video game? Yeah, Mario's a video game. So you can get gamer socks. Nice concepts. Thank you, ma'am. So that's that. That's what we'll be doing with these little things here. Let me take this off of here. Oh, here. Let me show y'all these then. Especially considering none of this stuff is actually put together and or attached to anything. I can move all this crap off my table out of my way right this second. So let me get this out. Oh, I can also, y'all remember the Spa Luxury, the cashmere, and all of those kinds of things? These fit on here also. How Nicole did her flat lays. So you can do that. What do we have up here? We got towels, hand towels. So I can do a hand towel, a lotion, and a bar of soap or something, something. These are supposed to be pink, but they definitely don't look pink on camera or behind this board. So we can definitely do something like this on these little boards. Oh, I could change my body butters out for those. Hey, Miss Alva, welcome to the live. But yeah, so see how those actually work on there also. And who is this? Vanilla kind of goes with my blue. So if I wanted to do personal products, personal care products, I could kind of do those on here also. But I think I'm going to run with the shoes because I got quite a few of the shoes. And that'll get those out. And it's like I say, it's something, I don't know if the little gentlemen are interested in these little boards. But if they are, that's a little something for them also. Now with my girl concepts, what do I do with it? Let's put you back in the box. Oh, pumpkin chai. I think he went with the orange. All of these things go with all of these Spa Luxury sets. And go check out Chandra's short. She found some masks that go with these. So y'all go check out her short. Those are very versatile. They are. They are. They are. I'm surprised. I mean, I knew they were, but I don't think I realized how versatile. Maybe not with that. But yeah. Girl, get some flowers and stuff and build up that board. Yes, ma'am, Ms. Rhonda. I use some of those backers for spa concepts, but I am getting some for flat lays. Yeah, I think I'm gonna run mine as flats. $2 investment for 12 boards. So yeah, that's pretty good. And then we got my little slides here that were inexpensive. We're gonna put some inexpensive socks in there, and they're gonna be good to go. At least that's what I'm thinking in my mind. Oh, E, I actually put my pencil together, and you were correct. As I'm sure you already knew. But yeah, I put the pencil together. And here, since I have you guys, I'll show you what I was gonna do. Oh, I already showed you with the little baby ones. So let's see if I can find some more babies. And these bags are these came from Temu. And these are 7.8 by 7.8 by 3. Now, if I get some taller ones, then I'll be able to put taller concepts in there. But I didn't want these tall shoes sticking out of there. So I wanted to just do these for the babies. Hey, Sedona. Welcome to the live. Lotion and socks. Oh, to build up on the board? Yep, I could. Put some of the lotion on there. Put a pair of socks up there. Some fuzzy socks or some regular socks or whatever kind of socks. And call it a day. What is that? Oh, that just fell. I don't think any those. Okay, let's go find some baby socks, baby shoes. Who do we have up here? Oh, we got Bluey down here on the floor beside me. Let's put Bluey in something. What did I do with them? I got quite a few Blueies, but all of these little babies, this is what I was talking about when I said I'm going to put the little baby shoes in there. Because I got like little ones like these. We got these little ones. But these are nice. My grandbaby keeps trying to get these. So I may save him a couple of pair. What other Blueies do we have? We have these Blueies with the balloons. So yeah, we can put some little Blueies in there. And I just literally dropped my bag off the side of the table. My bags. Oh, I got this also. These little Gamer Boys underwear. I don't know if I'm going to put them on there. I only got one pair. But they actually do kind of sort of go with my Gamer Dude underwear. I mean Gamer Dude slides. But I don't think I'm going underwear, so I'm glad I only got one of those. Thank you. They popping. Left me a template in here. Make sure I have my template so I know what size to cut my stuff. I don't think this is big enough. That may be why it was left in here. And actually, hold on 1 second. Let me see something. Let's see, what else do we have? Luigi. We got Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse. these ones, but these will probably go with some other type of concept. Oh, heck. That's why my phone's cracked up now. These are more blueies. These are, what's this? That's a Spider-Man. And I think I even have, I know I have Minecraft, but that's going with my Minecraft stuff. Let's see what's in here. Not bluey. I love the gaming slides. Thank you, ma'am. The gaming slides and I think the basketball slides were the first ones that I picked up. And got the scanning and the prices were right. So they went in the basket. I also have these little Spider-Man shoes. They light up. Set apart. They are the 3-pack in the dollar section. What? Wait a minute. I missed it. Oh yeah, we're talking. My bad. I saw the backers, lotion and socks popping. Saw Miss Adonna come in. DG has the Bluey diapers for $1. Yes, they do. They have Bluey and who else did I see over there? Mickey Mouse, maybe? When are you coming home? I will be home next month. I'll be there. I'll be there for a little while. But yes, I'll be there next month. I'll be in that area. And we also have to go up north. I got to go up and see Miss Rachel so we can go see our sunshine. And we're also going gambling for a couple of days. So for the month of October, I probably will not be here. Add the Bluey cup for 25 cents and bam. Okay, the Bluey cups and the underwear. Now I can't get these babies underwear. The little diapers. I don't know what size they wear. I guess I could get the biggest size. But that is a good idea. And where's a Bluey cup for 25 cents? Miss LaBrenda. Swim diapers are regular. Set apart. They are the 3-pack in the dollar section. 3-pack in the dollar section. Huh. Right. Oh, okay. I need to look again. Exactly, set apart. Because I'm like, what? I think they're regular diapers, maybe a size 3. Hey, Crafty Granny. There you go. Esprit diaper slide socks with your baby slides. Yes. They have Bluey and Cocoa Melon. Oh. In the party section where they have all of those cups. Well, thank you. I'm going to have to go in there and see what's up. That I didn't know. And I already knew we were going socks. See, this is what I got in here, in this bag. It's a whole bunch of these little bitty baby Spider-Man shoes and a multi-pack of socks. And these are not even shoes for them to wear socks with, but they're going to get a pair of socks. They ain't got to wear it all together. They can scatter it out for all I care. And we did the same thing. Who is this? This is Paw Patrol. Don't stop by and not say hello. Yes, ma'am, Miss Melvin. You know it. You know I'm going to. Once I get my dates and stuff together. So we're going to be all up and down them roads for quite some time. It's time, it's time, it's time. The husband is no longer accepting the "it's basket season" excuse for us not going anywhere. We traveled a lot until um, he switched jobs a couple of years ago. Um, and it's coming up on 10 years of my retirement anniversary, as well as our anniversary is in October. So we will be out and about. But yet, we got to make a trip to see the sunshine. And for those of you who don't know, that's what I call our son. So here is Paw Patrol. Some of these little water slide shoes. And then we got the little Paw Patrol mess-free coloring kit back there. So yeah, that's why I said I was doing the littles in these little bags, because they can actually fit in there, and I still have a little bit of space to close them up. Give them a little activity, drop them a little bit of shred or something else down there, and some other little thing, and they'll be on about their little business. La Brenda, I'm definitely going to check it again. Yeah, I'm going. I'm going to be there tomorrow. Surely am, because I want to see some 25-cent cups, because I was looking at cups the other day. I was like, man, my cup selection is low. Like, I have these types of cups. I got the cups from the Dollar Tree, the gamer cups to go with these shoes. Like, I have that kind of stuff. I know I have basketball water bottles and cups. Heck, I think I even have SpongeBob I got from somewhere. But for 25 cents, yeah, that's my price point right there. I can do that. I got mine during the half off clearance. Okay, cool. I'll look. I paid 25 cents for the cups that were $1. All right, Mr. Brenda, I got you. I got you. Since they're gonna wear those socks in the sandals, that's fine. That's up to their mamas. That is up to them cheering mama, because I ain't got nothing to do with it. After they leave my possession, I ain't got nothing to do with it. I don't have Spider-Man up here. So we'll leave Paw Patrol in the back of here. And let's put some baby socks in. Yeah, that is on their parents, honey. I can't do nothing about it. My daughter was telling me that the other day. She was like, I forget what I was putting into a gift. And she was like, oh man, here's the Hulk. So they have the Hulk. There's Spider-Man. There's the Hulk. These are just little blue ones. I feel like they're getting over. Some more blue ones with red foot. And they have the Ghost Girly on here. And then this one is, oh man, it's Black Panther. And who else is on here? A pair of reds. Then we got another Spider-Man. Then we got another playing pair. And then we got the black Spidey dude. So those are cute. I didn't know they had different ones in there. I mean, it makes sense, but I hadn't looked. Yeah, that's what they do. They wear them together or separate. Or, as my grandbaby likes to do, he wears them as little gloves on his hands. Don't ask me why, but he does. Oh yeah, y'all can wear some socks too with y'all little slide-on shoes. I don't even care. Is this the same person? Yeah, Spidey. Okay. And we'll figure out how to put the little Spidey socks in there. And then there they go. They get to go play too. Huh. Little Spidey shoes. Thumbs up. Thank you, Crafty Granny. Got him some little socks, some of the little Spidey shoes. And then he'll have some type of little activity on the back. So does that mean everybody gets socks? Maybe. I have to see what I can come up with. Let's open these up because some people want my stuff to show. If it's a theme, if it's something on there, I want you to see it. That's part of it all. It ain't always possible, but if I can make it possible, I want you to know exactly what you get. Oh, look at Elle. He cute. Go, little baby. I'm liking these. All right. So if I sit my behind down long enough, I may be able to knock out what I got. 12 of these little things. I forget how many of these bags I got. What else am I gonna need? Some socks. I need my shreds. And what else? Yeah. So we need socks to go with the shoes and shred, and that's it. I think we're good for all of this. So we'll knock out as many of these little baby ones as we can do. And then we have 12 of the larger kids with the slides and stuff like that. So we'll probably do, heck, this will probably be about 20 of them. Little shoe concepts, which is cool because I still have slipper concepts from Christmas. Put a couple Spider-Man fruit snacks in there. Very nice. Yep, we got the fruit snacks. Who else is fruit snacks? Spider-Man. Yeah, fruit snacks. Mr. Brenda, I'm gonna have to put you on staff, honey. You be coming up with all the good stuff. All of the good stuff. Oh, and y'all been here in the dark all this time. My bad. Is it dark? Oh no, that's just this phone is dark. Paw Patrol, if you have those. Yes, we have Paw Patrol. What did I just do with Paw Patrol? Yeah, these are Paw Patrols. And I'm pretty sure the Paw Patrols all have color-free, mess-free kits, whatever these thingies are. So we got those for those. I don't think I have any of the little mess-free kits for the Spider-Mans. So I'll figure out something else to put in there. Could put their butts a box of fruit snacks in there. I'll give them a whole box and call it a day. Surely will, messing around with me. You have mess-free kit. So that can go back in there. They have fruit snacks. Yes, the Paw Patrols have fruit snacks. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I can put a whole box in there for some of these things because I don't have these ones to go in there. But I'm pretty sure if I actually went and looked in my stuff, then I would see some stuff. I have everything that's kind of out back there in the back, especially all this kid stuff, because I want to see what I have. I need to kind of see my stuff in order to design, which is kind of crazy, but everybody got their own fruit snacks. Well, shoot, there we go. Oh, yeah, because Yummy did get some for some time. She ordered them from Walmart. I remember that. Certain places, I don't even look for stuff, certain types of things. But just like I looked in Walmart today and found those the gamer gels or slimes or whatever to go in those. I'm going to go and see what other kind of multi-packs I can get. Because, like I say, I got a little too much going on for them to get their own individual items. Because even something like this, and this was in a bag that had some stuff in it. But even these little things are like $1.25. I think these even went up to $1.75 or $2 or something. It's considered a toy at the tree store. So yeah, that I ain't finna do. So we're gonna buy some multi-packs and some stuff and break them down and put in there. Like I say, definitely the socks. And then we'll have to figure out what other little item I can put in there. But I'm liking the cup idea for some of them. I can definitely get a hold to some Bluey cups. I kind of wanted them to all stay similar with the items that's in it because I wanted them to stay around the same price point. But I don't know that that's actually going to be doable. Um, because like I said, I don't want to have to go out and buy like a whole bunch of stuff just so that everybody has the same thing. Like I'm not going out to purchase these at full price just so I can make sure there's one for Spider-Man and then one for Bluey and one for, yeah, we ain't doing that. So we're gonna figure out either some little small coloring books, some little somethings to put in with these things. Yeah, I was gonna say some crayons, but kids this age, no parents want crayons, and they could be outside, so I don't want those to melt. Mess-free coloring is awesome. My daughter came over and took like a box of these things, and I asked her what when I realized they were gone, I asked her why she took all my stuff, and she said, "Cause my grandkids keep losing the markers that go with these." And when they try to use regular markers, they end up writing all over stuff. So I was like, first of all, bring my stuff back. And second of all, you better teach them children to stop writing all over your stuff. Because they come over here and write on something, we're going to have a problem. So, yeah. But like I say, I'm not going to buy all of these things again. We're going to rock with some of the things that we have. Yep, the multi-pack Play-Doh. This little Brenda is on it. Boy, I tell you, I need a pencil mess around. Ain't got no type of writing utensils over there. There's a whole bunch of random bags of stuff. But that's all I wanted to do, guys. I was just, like I say, excited that I had found some items to go with some things. So that's what we were working on. So that's it. I actually have character lip glosses. I think I do have Mickey Mouse. I should have Spider-Man. But we're not going to do those. What's this? Oh, these are peanuts. These are adult socks. Oh, here's the multi-pack of Stitch that I got for $3. My daughter told me to pair these up with those tennis shoes I got back there, but I don't know if I want to do that either. Because I probably got like 10 pair of Stitch shoes. I got them listed on Poshmark, so hopefully I can sell those off relatively quickly. But yes, multi-packs like these would go in those. If I can find them. If not, they're just going to get some regular socks, especially these boy things. Did you get those at Family Dollar for 25 cents? These, I did. No, these came from Family Dollar. These were 97 cents at my Family Dollar. Yesterday or the day before. Yeah. We clearing the stash out. Oh, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, Miss Rhonda. All of this stuff has to go. Everything must go. Everything, everything, everything. I was having a conversation about creating so many gifts and all that kind of stuff. And my husband's like, so you gonna do all of that now before Christmas and all that kind of stuff? I was like, yeah, because these ones, when I get a vendor event, these things can go to vendor events. And like the OGs have told us, after you have something like this and you want to add something to it, you can easily stick this in the front of a animal, a plush bear, a pair of, what is it, like a blanket. You can do some other things to add a little bit more value to these to make them into gifts, quicker gifts. So, yeah, I'm going to be making up quite a few of them. His concern was the storing of them all and all that kind of stuff. So, as I'm making them, especially from this point forward, I have to make sure everything is detailed and all of my stuff is put up accordingly. So that way, when I get called for my vendor events, I can say, okay, well, box number, whatever has my little kid concepts like these in it. So these I'll take to my vendor event, as opposed to taking box number so and so or box labeled whatever, and it has like larger gifts in it, actual gift baskets. So I'm gonna go ahead and just start making them up. That's eating them be telling us if we build them, they'll come. So I'm building them. I'm working on my location, securing some additional location sites, seeing as my place is like under renovation and all that kind of stuff. and getting rocking and rolling because I do need to put out some flyers of this kind of stuff. I was talking to several people over these last couple of days about Christmas, and people are wanting to start ordering Christmas. So I had at least two conversations and one lengthy text chat back and forth of people asking about, different people on their Christmas list and what I had that could possibly be used to create something. Somebody's looking for like a sports team thingy, so they were asking how much would like a Dallas Cowboy gift basket cost. So I'm like, it's depending on what you want in the gift. So that's what I always tell them. You tell me what type of gift you want, and you tell me how much you want to pay. And then I will create a gift for that amount of money. If I have other stuff that could coordinate with that or go with that, I can say, well, for, this is the price you gave me, but if I added these three items that also go with your theme, then I can sell it to you at this price, that kind of a thing. So they were asking me what kind of prices did I charge for specific type baskets, and I couldn't tell them. So I was like, well, you tell me how much you want to pay for a Dallas Cowboys basket, and then tell me what kind of things you're looking for. Um, so we've been discussing that kind of stuff. Um, so it seems like some of the families on board with ordering gifts for Christmas. So that's really good for me. So, like I say, I need to go ahead and get some of this stuff moved out. I want to also do some of my things that I'm marketing towards like businesses and stuff like that. So, I want to actually get some flyers out. I've perfected my picture taking and my flyer thingies and all that kind of stuff on Canva. So, I'm doing a little bit better with that. So, I should be able to actually get decent looking flyers out to some people. So, we're working. We're working. We're just, I gotta clear out some mental space and some time away from other things so that I can make sure I'm dedicating enough time to getting these things done. Uh, Miss Rhonda says, my husband owe me too. He is like, when you setting up the tables outside, you have a lot of inventory, right? Well, hopefully these leads turn into sales. Yes, 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 yes. Hey, Aaron, thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate it. According to LBE, what's your budget? I don't know. Great night, Cecilia. How are you? Um, I don't know. These little shoes are supposed to be like $15. At least that's what the tags say on them. These little ones say that they're 11. These were 7. All of those were all of these older boy ones were between 10 and $15. Um, so yeah, I don't really know. I do like to price my things a certain kind of way. Just like with the George Foreman grill thing, um, I priced it according to the items that were in there, and then I added time and multiplied it by 3 and all of that, kind of stuff. And that's kind of how I got the price point to put on social media to sell it for, which worked out in my favor for this incident and a couple of other ones, because I've had people come back and say, well, I saw this particular basket. Can you make this again? Or do you have, can I get this same exact basket again? And for me to have to go out and buy the stuff full price, I needed to have charged them originally what it all cost. Because I don't want to charge somebody and say, hey, well, I paid $3 for the slides, and then the socks came out of a pack, and then the little treat thing. So it averages, my cost averaged less than $5. So I'm going to sell these for 10. We ain't doing that, because once somebody else comes and says, hey, I want 50 of those, I can't go to the store and buy them again at the price that I bought them the first time. So I have to look at my replacement value, how much it's going to cost me to get these out again. And like I say, it's worked really well for me in the past, and I'm glad I did it that way as opposed to running things super inexpensively, like putting a low price tag on them just to kind of move my product. because I plan on being here for a while. So even with a selling year like I had the previous year, which was not the best, was actually my worst since I've started. Even with those types of years, I don't want to say, well, last year I charged you, $20 for these items, but or last time you got this basket from me, it was $20. But if you want me to make you 10 more, these are now going to be $35. Don't nobody want to hear that. So I would like to start out with what the actual prices are so that when I have to recreate them, and like I say, I've done this a number of times, had to go out and recreate stuff, and then I had enough room in my budget to buy them at full cost. Uh, hey, I'm here in LBE again with the retail prices, right? Yeah, it's worked. It's worked for me. Now, I've had people, walk away and all that kind of stuff, and it's okay. But like I was saying before, in the area that I was selling at, those people didn't want inexpensive gifts. Like I sold, why I have so much stock still is because I concentrated early on to small inexpensive gifts, lower price baskets, and that kind of stuff. And then once I actually got out there that first year, the people, I sold some of them, but for the most part, them people wanted $100 baskets and up, and they've been wanting $100 baskets and up ever since. So I have an abundance of smaller gifts that I've created that people didn't want, um, or that were looked over because they bought larger gifts. And of course, I wasn't upset about that, but it's just about knowing your demographic, knowing your area. In that area, some people considered it a lower income side of town or part of town. But them people didn't care nothing about that. They was buying. They want showstoppers. It may be a lower income area, but they're wanting as big of a bang as they can get for their money. And apparently I was it then. So I'm hating that my location is no longer available, but in the same sense, this has given me more opportunity to see about how I'm selling in other areas. So maybe the next location I go to, they're looking for inexpensive gifts, the smaller baskets and stuff like that. So I just got to play it by ear and have everything just kind of, that's why I say I got to turn and burn. It's time for me to really crank this up because I need to make sure I have an abundance of gifts. So even if I don't sell them all for the vendor events, I'll have some to go into Christmas. I have some to go into Valentine's Day. I'll have some to go into Mother's Day. So, yeah, we didn't want to hear it either when we went to the stores this year, right? Exactly. Exactly. That part is truly a learning process. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. But that was one of the things I told my husband early on. I don't want to change my prices. I don't want to, just give the stuff away. Because he was like, how much is this gift? And I'm like, it's $150. He was like, for real? Like, you really want that for that bundle? Yeah, that bundle, if they went out and bought that stuff at the store, they would spend like $200. But I was concerned with moving product. So I backed off of all of that. I'm selling the stuff for what it's costing. There are definitely instances where I'm going to be able to cut them a break because yeah, I may not be able to get these slides again for $3, but I can definitely go and get them some slides for $3. You know what I mean? So it may not be the exact same items, and due to availability and seasonal items and all that stuff in the store, they run that risk anyway. So I may not be able to give you the $15 slides, but I can give you a concept that has slides in it that also has the socks and that has something else, and they will be equally priced. So that was my fear too. Yeah, yeah, it really was. I didn't want to go back on my prices. First year out and everything's super cheap, and then the next year they come back and I done bumped the prices up because I realized that they paid my prices with no qualms the previous year. So now I'm asking for more money, that kind of thing. Now with things going up in price, then so do the gift basket prices. The gift prices go up too. So I don't like it. I don't like going to the store and spending X amount of dollars on something I used to spend $2 or $3 on. But that's what the people are charging, and if I want it, then I'm gonna pay for it. And the difference about this stuff is this is all extra stuff. This is none of this is a necessity. Um, so I had to really take my frugal mentality out of the situation because we're not talking about people buying, this isn't a mortgage payment. This isn't, things that they actually have to have. This isn't medication that they have to have. You know what I mean? Like, this is extra. So if you are super frugal and you are really interested in saving money and stuff like that, then you are either in the stores with me shopping, or you are making your own gifts to make sure your gifts or your money stretches. So me pricing them so that somebody having financial difficulty can purchase them is only doing me a disservice because unless I'm basically giving it away, then somebody can always say, "Oh, well, I can get that cheaper. I can do that myself." That kind of stuff. So I have to look at it. The reality of it is, I don't consider these necessities. These are gifts. These are things that they're buying outside of that. I ain't trying to hit them over the head with the prices, but I'm also not selling to people that are super tight on money or super strict with their budgets or something like that. So I don't know. I don't know. Especially being my first time out too. Like Felicia, our price is our price. Yes. Yep. It definitely is. Definitely, definitely. Well, let's see. Hour and a half. Messing around. So yeah, but that's what I got. Now I have an even bigger mess up here on my table, which is okay. We'll get it. We'll get it together. But I'm finna take this stuff off of here, and I'm gonna probably get turning and burning on some of these. So I'll probably start this stuff first thing in the morning, and see how far we can go. I'll go out there to the workshop and get some stuff. If I can rock this out without having to go to the store and buy anything, which is my plan. I don't plan on buying anything, but I need to go out there and make sure I can have at least have some socks for these boy concepts. They can get a little pair of white socks for all I care, and we'll roll those, and I think those will be fine. So we shall see. But I got to figure out something else to put with these. Now that I think about it, it was the socks and something else. But the little baby ones, I think, were pretty good. So yeah, we'll get them done. Miss Rhonda says, "Do you all know if people like Dolly stuff, especially in the South? I have a concept in mind." It's been selling pretty good, and here in Florida. Yeah, I don't know if that's because they necessarily like her. I liked some of the items simply because of the butterflies on there. I don't think I've gotten anything for personal that had Dolly on it. I got some stickers or a sash or something that says "What would Dolly do?" But I just bought those because there were other stickers on there. I don't think I'm gonna use the Dolly sticker at all. Do you have a blanket to go with the gamer slides? Yes, I have quite a few gamer items, but like I say, these things here I wanted to keep basically one dimensional, like not a lot of frill and stuff because of the sizes on there. If I get to putting making concepts with all of these, then you'll get a kid that, oh, I love this gift, but my child is a size 12 and these are size 4 5s, that kind of a thing. So I want to fill up and have a nice, awesome concept, and then the kid has an issue, or they have the sizing is an issue. So usually things with sizes on them, I like to run by themselves, or not with something, two things that have sizes. Like I put slippers in concepts, but then I'll put like a one size fit all robe. So most of my concepts, you won't see like slippers that have a size on them, and then a pajama set that has a size on it, and then you know what I'm saying. I'd like to put anything with a size on it. I try to do them small so that I can make sure they move, and not put too much stuff in there because I don't want to like build up a whole concept and then there's an issue with the sizing. So unless it's something personalized, something somebody orders from me specifically, he wears a size medium in shirt and a size 10 in shoes. Okay, well then I can put sizing and stuff. But for these types of things, I want to keep them as basic as possible, still being cute, still being functional, still being something that the kid will actually enjoy, but not doing too much so that we don't run into issues of them not wanting to get them, I guess. I'm in Georgia. Yes, the butterflies. Yep. Mr. Brenda says, I like the Dolly cups that say, I will always love you. Oh, okay. Oh, I forgot three-piece minimalistic concept. Yep. It's going to be perfect for the right buyer. Thanks, LaBrenda. Hey, Miss Rolitha, welcome to the live. I was just about to wind it on down, Miss Rolitha. I see I have missed a video of yours. I saw your short about the Dollar General Christmas items. If you guys have not saw it, go and check out Miss Rolitha's short, especially with people going back and forth to the Dollar General. Y'all would want to look at it. She's got some information on some items that you could be getting for a penny if you find the right items in your store. So go check those out. All Occasion Gifts says, I rarely put shoes in kids' concepts. I let them pick their slippers when they buy an Easter basket or a gift. Oh, okay. That's another idea. That is definitely an idea as well. I was thinking that with some like some of my shirts, like what was that? I think that was Mother's Day. I think it was Mother's Day. I was like, if I build this gift and just have these shirts off to the side, they can just pick the size that they want to go in there. But then I got to overthinking it and feeling like I would have to make the shirts be super pretty or, like in a certain type of a bag or something like that so that it can actually be a gift also. But yeah, I was overthinking it way too much because I could have literally left those shirts out seeing as I didn't know the sizing. So we may look into something like that. Let me see the transparent bag. The transparent bag? Miss Rolita, what you talking about that over there? See that? The transparent bag. Probably this one, meaning you can actually see through it. I just lay out a whole table with just shoes and slippers. Oh, okay. And you're doing that on, okay, for Easter. Very interesting. Are you talking about these, Miss Rolita? Are you? I think you are. I don't know what is going on. Oh, because y'all about to be without power. I was going to say, why is that so dark? But about to lose power for real. Hold on. All right. Oh, we got down to 1%. Hold on. Let's turn this light down before it ends my live. Okay. So we got y'all some power. Let's get some light this way. She says, yes, ma'am. Okay. Hold on one second, Rolita. Let me plug us up. We was about to be out of here. Didn't even know it. It was finna be gone. I wonder why that phone got so dark on me. Don't you die? Alright, is everybody charging now? I think. Alright. Oh, that was close. 62 thumbs up. Thank y'all. I appreciate you. So we were working on some slide concepts, some kids' shoes concepts. And I decided to put some of these little baby shoes in some of these little bags that I got off of Temu. These are the 7.8 by 7.8 by 3 or something like that. And all I did was put in a little pair of the Mickey Mouse slides. And on the back, I have one of the color-free, mess-free, whatever those things are, coloring activities. And I think for these little ones, I'm going to pair them with a little pair of socks. So I did a little Mickey, and these aren't complete or anything. I was just messing with some stuff because I had all of this stuff on my table from shopping. So as I got the combining it and getting ready to move it all, I started, my wheels started churning. So I was like, here, let me play with some items. And as Shy ended her live, I was like, here, I'll play with these items with you guys and see what y'all think. But who's that? Hey, Miss Gloria, welcome to the live. So this is a Spider-Man. These are some little kid Spider-Man shoes. I just put a pair of socks in there in the middle. And Spider-Man does not have a color-free, or at least I don't have the color-free thingy for this. So I just stuffed this down here just kind of as a placeholder to show you guys what we had going on. But I do have these little Paw Patrol shoes that also fit in here. So I could do the Paw Patrol shoes with the little mess-free kit. So I was just talking to them about how I was going to run some of these kid shoes and stuff like that. I'm doing some multi-pack socks with some of them to go in there. And then for the larger kid shoes, I had, what did I have? These little soundproof wall decors. They're supposed to be noise cancellation or something like that. She's just cute. Thank you, ma'am. So I just added a pair of slides to these kid slides, and I'm going to put them some socks on here. Like this, kind of, sort of, not really. At one point, I was thinking that I could even do a, hold on, I could do, I saw some gel slime or something like that that was in the shape of a remote. And I was like, hey, a gaming remote. I was like, I can do something like that in there with those. But in my effort to not spend additional money, I think I'm going to run with some socks and maybe some other little items. Because I do have like these little egg containers. They were Easter egg containers, but I got a couple more packs of these. I just had a black one that fell somewhere. But I can use something like this to add a little something else to it and just kind of make it a little concept. So that's just using these octagon boards. They have something similar to this, or used to have, in the stationery department or section at the Dollar Tree. That you put on your wall and put like little push pins. Put a I think it was a message board is what they were calling it. So we had those, but I got these originally came from Amazon. I got them from the bin store. So since they were up here on my table, I figured I'd start putting them with some stuff to see if they worked out. And the closest thing to me is this huge trash bag full of nothing but shoes. So I started throwing them on these little boards to see what was up. So we're just going to add some little socks to these. And this is that same pair of Level Up socks, but I just flipped it to the white side so you won't see it. Now, if I find some multi-packs of some of these things, then we could probably do that as well, because I may have a few multi-packs left. So that was SpongeBob. Then I had these little basketball shoes on one. And I forget what I had with the basketball shoes. But, of course, they'll get some socks as well. And some other little item. I know I have some pencils and something else, but I want to give a little something more substantial in there. Some of the ideas that they gave me so far are like fruit snacks for some of the smaller ones. cups, and then socks and something else. Oh, hmm, I forget. But yeah, so that's what we got going on with all the shoes up here. So while I had the stuff out, I was like, here, let's try to make something happen. Let's see how we can make this work. I think this was actually on a blue one. Because I want to say I put the Luigi them on the green. Luigi and Mario. No, they won't have that. I actually like the white socks with all of these way better than I like the other ones. But we got those. So that's all we've been doing. Just chatting, talking about some of the stuff that I bought from some of the other places. Um, and that kind of thing, but not a lot. I got these little gamer boxers from the tree store today. Um, let's see. What are you saying? Oh, okay. Where did you get the slides from? The slides all came from probably Walmart. I think all of them came from Walmart. There are a couple in here that may have come from somewhere else. I don't know where these came from, but they're not slides. These are slipper socks. But I think all of these slides up here came from Walmart. I got a couple of pair of like blueies. I know I got those from Dollar General. I want to say I may have a pair or two of SpongeBob's that came from from Family Dollar. And like I said, I got bluey from Family Dollar. Are your boards foam? Kind of, sort of, not really. They have they're feeling foamy to me. This is hard. But it does have a little bit of a texture to it. It's not fuzzy, um, but it's not like a painted foam board, I guess. But this in here definitely looks like foam board. And then the back of it is like, it's just slick. I guess you can kind of see the reflection on there. But it's just kind of slick on the back. But they're noise reducing wall decor. So the thought behind it is all of these octagons go together. You put it all on your wall, and then when your kid is in there playing his guitar or having drum practice or whatever, then it's actually canceling some of the sound coming out of there, so you don't hear as much. But I saw these being used as message boards in the tree store, and then like I say, I just decided to use them as concepts. Put some flat concepts on there. If you want to see some good flat concepts, some completed flat concepts, go check out Nicole with Divine Creations because I saw her using these. People have also been using these as backers for gifts, and you can either put health and beauty items on here on these things too. So they're pretty versatile. I'm just happy I picked those up from the bin store. Hey, Miss Jana. Welcome to the live. Welcome to this mess I've created up here. Well, we're just about to end off, you guys. Any other questions, comments, or concerns from me before I end this thing? I'm gonna go in here and rifle through some more bags and boxes and stuff like that and find some more pairs of socks because I really want to get these things done. I'll feel so accomplished if I knocked out like 20 gifts tomorrow. I already know that. Thank you. Thank you for coming. I appreciate you. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to do the underwear. Because this is a large, which is a boy's 10-12. And these are size 4-5 shoes. So that could be elementary, like fifth grade, fourth or fifth grade, which will probably wear the size boxer. But then I have so many more of these in different sizes, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to connect them all. But like I say, I'm going to try to leave out the sized items with sized items. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate you guys keeping me company and engaging while I talk this out in my talk this out to you guys instead of having it run around in my head. Thank you for sharing, Esmeree. These are going to be great. Thank you, Satira. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope so. I plan on them being great. I just got to get to work. I got to get to work. I got to get to work. But that's it, and that's all, y'all. We're finna get up out of here. I will talk to you all next time. Like I say, I do have a live. We were live in the tree store earlier today, and we found some new items over there. So if you want some more entertainment, definitely check that out. Have a great night, everyone. Can't wait to see them completed. Thank you, Miss Rhonda. Have a wonderful night too, Miss Rolitha. Thank you, thank you. I gotta go catch up on my Miss Rolitha stuff. I saw you out there in the in the not in the shed, in the trailer. I want to see what you got going on. Yes. Oh, and we may, fingers crossed, fingers crossed. We may be doing a tiny house in the near future. So I'm kind of excited. I'll go ahead and let you guys know about that. But if we do, then I will definitely bring you guys along. Um, yeah, so that's what we got in the works. So we're just about finished with the getting everything completed so we can get this house on the market again. Get another set of renters in there, or another renter in there, should I say. And then we're on to the tiny house. So yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be fun. But I want to get the tiny house done and completed before we move into the Valentine's season, because that is going to be a lot for me to have to deal with. But the tiny house should be a lot easier than a fix and flip, that kind of a thing. I won't have to be there as much. Tiny house should already come completed for the most part. We're not building this one out. This will be a purchase and a setup. You just buy it, have it put on the land, get everything connected up, and put some people in it. So that'll be a lot easier on me as far as time is concerned, than an actual fix and flip. So yeah, that's what we got going on. Miss Rhonda says, cool. Yes, yes, yes. Great night, everybody. Y'all have a good one. Thanks so much. I'm going to go ahead and sign off. Thank y'all for the 67 thumbs up. You guys rock. And let's see whose house we're going to. Is there anybody on? Anybody know of anybody else on? I probably should have asked that a while ago. I hadn't been getting notified. Tasha's on. Or at least she was 25 minutes ago. I wasn't getting notifications. Oh, well. I need to see what's going on with that. But yeah, I'm finna go over to Tasha's house. Well, good luck on all endeavors. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm going over to Tasha's house. You guys come on. And then we'll find somewhere else to go. I don't know if she's even still live. Let's see. Yeah, she is. Yeah, I'm going over to Tasha's house. Oh, some of y'all are already over there. Cool beans. All right, great night, you guys. I'll see y'all at Tasha's. Thank you so much.